that said, let's go through. I have a few little things to pass out, and then we'll get a couple awards, and then we'll get them off and so on. So let's go with, let's do all the young guys first. All right, first, Jeremiah Clayton. Crew. Robert. Liam. Joel. All right, now we get to the old guys. So now I can talk a little bit because they've been through this program. Unfortunately for me, 2 years. COVID got them for probably the first year. So, first, this young man, a pleasure to coach, works hard, very smart, almost like a coach on the diamond. And I will say that one thing I will say now that I mentioned that, the experience that some of these guys have paid off in dividends, as in it was kind of a neat group to have. There's about 4 of them that were willing to coach other kids, other players, this year and last year. That doesn't happen. And it's a real testament to these guys, how they did it. And just wanted to help out their team. So, the first one of those, Tyler.
I feel bad I didn't
Vote for me, And the next one falls into that group also. A real pleasure to coach, and probably one of the hardest workers that I know of, baseball-wise. Ethan.
Oh my God.
And the other one that falls into this category, who had a wonderful year on the mound, I think, CJ Gatterson. And last on this group, the guy that I've had for 2 years and was willing to do anything asked, Vincent Sneed.
Oh my God.
Well, that leaves one guy. That's all I got left. One guy who is a credit to the program because he played JV last year, worked hard, and made varsity. Omaha. Favorite part. I really grind through these. I take them to heart. Awards. Very hard to do. Especially when you're not in one. I mean, that's just a hard thing to do, to single out anybody on a team that basically dominated the whole league for basically 2 years. So, but with that, I still had to do it, and we'll start with the Coaches Award. Coach's award for me, and Coach and I talked about this too, and we were both in agreement it was real easy. This young man did everything asked of him, not a single complaint, at least not to my face. He played a position he did not really want to do, but he did a fine job at it and became a catcher. Vincent. All right, and here again, when you're 9-1, you have to have pitching. And we had pitching. We had a plethora of pitching. We had guys that didn't even pitch that should have pitched or could have pitched for any other club. But Pitch of the Year award goes to CJ Gaddis. And the last one. This is kind of a traditional one. The Mr. Falcon Award. Mr. Falcon Award embraces basically everything. On the field, off the field. Being a good student, being a leader at the school, being a leader on the field. Every day. And this individual showed up every day being a leader. And he also proved it on the field with actions, especially, and words. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is a two-time Mr. Falcon Award, Ethan Lavelle. That's what I thought. Congratulations. So, to all you young guys, please, next year, come out. Bring your buddies, bring your friends. We need bodies. We gotta keep this thing going. To all you old guys, good luck to you guys at Decatur next year, for sure. I expect at least the district championship out of you guys before you're done. Okay? At least. That's the low bar. Okay? So thank you guys again. I appreciate it.
You're doing an amazing job at it. And you're only 18, right? So wisdom beyond 3 years. He's only 18. So let's
Sorry.
Alright, next player up. This kid is really funny. I think once every day, this kid says something, tries to tell a story before practice. I want to listen, but at the same time, I'm just trying to make him focus. He's improved fielding a lot, hitting a lot. I remember working on Worthington and sitting line drives every single time he defends. And as a coach, that's just exactly what I wanted. And hopefully you can remember this because he kind of got tackled and has a little hopefully it's not there anymore. Go ahead, Hugo.
Alright. This kid, I subbed in PE last year for a period, and we played some type of dodgeball, and he was destroying people. He had a cannon. And so I said, hey, you got to cut. Have you played baseball before? He said, he didn't play baseball. So I asked him to come out. Didn't see him last year, but he made it out this year. And right away, he was a huge impact player. He had a great attitude, but he could throw so hard. And this is in 12 years, so I've been coaching about 12 years or so. He had the longest JV home run I've ever seen in that time. And that is Sean Sita. Oh, yeah.
This next player is really young, and he already made an appearance on the
Congratulations. And it wasn't even close, right? Okay. Next we have one of our great managers. She had her class. She told me she's interested in managing baseball. She said she didn't really know anything about baseball, but she wanted to get involved. She came out, had a great attitude. It was fun having her around. It was great to have her as part of the team. That is Emily Hernandez. All right. Good job, Emily. And with that, we'll double it up. We also have the another one of the managers, and I think she probably went with Emily because they're inseparable. But it was great to have them out. They had great attitudes, and it was a lot of fun to have them on the team. And that is Jennifer. Hey, next up, we have a kid, his first year out with the team this year, and greatly improved. He's always asking about what he can do better, what he can work on, and man, he got better, and it really, I know the season a really smooth, nice looking swing, putting the mechanics together, and he came up in a big situation. It was do or die. Top of the seventh, down 2, runners on second and third. He got to 2 strikes, and he just did what we had taught, kept his eye on it, got his hands straight to the ball and followed through with his hips, and didn't try to pull it or do anything crazy. Just drove it right up the middle to score those 2 runs and gave us a chance to come back and win the game. Under pressure, it's a fantastic at bat. That came from all that hard work. And that is Adrian Avila.
This next player improved a lot, fielding and hitting, but also catching. Kind of came up to us and like, hey, I'm a catcher. So we gave him a go at it, and he kept practicing, and in the last game against Illinois, he was behind the plate. He was making stops that Varsity catchers would be making. And I was just kind of watching, just getting impressed with each stop that he made. And hopefully this will practicing against catching. That's one.
All right. This kid right here is maybe the most determined kid on the team. They get their mind on the goal and they go to do it, and they are not afraid of anything. And so they did not make the team, and they came out to be a manager. And one day we were playing Last Falcon Standing competition, and they came up to me and they're like, hey, I want to hit. And they went out and hit so well that it was embarrassing that they had not been put on the list of the team in the first place. And right on the spot, they earned their spot on the team and went out and they did look back and had a great rest of the season. So she taught us a lot about determination and what it means to not give up on your goals. And that is Elisa Lazaro. Lisa always says what's on her mind.
All right. This next kid has a really big personality. And he's very confident in his abilities and never doubts himself. I don't think I've every time he throws the ball, it's at full speed. Every single time. Warming up, it's at full speed. And I'm kind of worried that he's gonna hurt somebody. But good hitter, good pitcher. Next year he's definitely gonna. But whatever he says, his curveball is never gonna be as good as mine. Avery.
All right. Up next, we've got, oh yeah. He would always say that no matter what was happening. Someone hit a home run, he would say, oh yeah. Someone tripped and fell, he'd say the same thing. And it was great. He had a really positive energy, a really positive attitude. And he brought everybody up and made it a lot of fun. And he tried out last year and didn't make it. And came back this year and made the team and did really well. And had some really excellent hits where, just thinking back to batting practice last year and how he would hit the ball sometimes. But this year he really developed some power and hit it far. And he's only a 7th grader, so looking forward to seeing what he can do next year. And that is Adam Neps.
All right. This kid probably is
Not probably.
You sent 2 kids over to get the water. Put the other kid aside and wind it up on the shelf.
Yeah. Absolutely crushes the ball. Amazing first baseman. Really, just a good kid. I remember there was been a few times after practice where we're just waiting for the rest of the rides to come and we're just talking. He's just a great guy. And easy to talk to. Very cool. Although I think one of his best plays was after practice, catching the ball. Absolutely insane. One handed catch over Kai's garden. I wish I had the AJ.
All right. So, last but certainly not least, okay, we've got a 2-year player, and he's a leader. He is a leader. He was always focused, and that was something that was an area of growth for us this year. Kind of a young team, and some kids who great attitudes, but we're working on being focused. This guy didn't have a problem with that. He showed up focused, and when someone wasn't focused, he let them know that they need to get focused, like right now. He's super determined, and he demanded that everybody do their best. When he came up in our final game in a big moment, in extra innings with runners on base, he crushed the farthest ball that I've ever seen him hit. And I think I've seen both seasons of baseball he's had. So he hit the farthest ball of his life, at the biggest moment, which ended up being what ended up scoring the winning run in that game. It was 15-14. And that is Timothy Lee.
Okay, next up we have the Most Improved Award. Most Improved because, it's basically self-explanatory, but as far as growing from day one to now, improved more than anybody else on the team, but I think it has a lot to do with physical stuff as far as how we throw, field, hit the ball. This player has grown a lot in that area, but also mentally too, as far as being a leader, being grown up, and that focus part that we always are talking about in practice. This player has definitely improved in that area as well.
Okay. And he when he came out last year, it was his first year playing baseball, and he just made the team. He just made the team, and when he started throwing the ball, he would throw it from about here. He could only probably throw about 30, 40 feet or so, and not very accurately, which is fine because he's a beginner. He never played baseball before, but he had that determined attitude, and he kept working and working and working. And this year, he got better and better and better, and made some just some amazing plays throughout the season, and made them at critical moments too. Actually, so we had a couple no-hitters this year, and the second no-hitter, the other team hit a pretty good shot to center field. He caught it, and then coming up in the most important game of the last game of the season, of course, the most important game, and under pressure, having the biggest hit of his life, that just shows incredible improvement in just 2 seasons. So the most improved player, that goes to Timothy Lee. Great season, it was a lot of fun. For those of you, okay, for everyone going to high school, stay involved in baseball, okay? And try out for the team, and go out for the team. And if you make it, awesome. And if you, if it's really competitive in high school, when I went to high school, it took me a couple of years before I was able to make the team. So keep trying, and in the process of continuing to try, have to be a manager. Stay involved with the team, get to know the coach, get in the batting cage, get involved. For those of you coming back next year, okay, keep playing catch. If you're interested in getting onto a team, talk to me, and I'll get in contact with some people who might be able to get you connected with teams that are playing baseball throughout the summer. We'll try to figure something out if that's something you're interested in doing. But we'll make sure you communicate that so we can get it figured out. And then we will next year play a lot of sports for Lakota. Try all the sports. Play all the sports. One that a lot of kids don't go out for that really helps you is wrestling. And you can wear regular shorts now for wrestling. That was something that hung kids up a lot. So play lots of sports. And just let us know if you need anything. It was a lot of fun, and we'll look forward to doing it again next spring or another great season.
Again, just happy to be a part of it. Your first time coaching. Hopefully next year, second time coaching. Ready to be back.
I know we're missing a few kids, but with the kids we do have, why don't we get a little team photo real quick? And right. Yeah, come on up and we'll Photoshop the rest of them later.